Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, I know it's been a while since I had a chance to actually post a video. But I've done some videos. But I just haven't had a chance to post a video. Hopefully I'll get a chance and I will post a video here. And I know I've gotten some calls. Somebody asked me when was I gonna post my next video, and I said I was gonna do it the other week, but things has been happening and I just haven't had a chance to post a video because I've been so busy trying to get everything just get everything all organized and lined out and all. Y'all know what's been going on, with my situation, where when my mom passed and all. That was tough. Still going through it. And I want to tell y'all all, I really appreciate those comments. I really like to thank everyone that left me a comment and all. I really appreciate the comments and all. But I just been going through some tough times here trying to work and all. But I'm working through it. I'm getting everything basically lined out. It's just a lot of stuff you have to go through, you have to do, and things like that happen. And it makes it tough. But I'm getting there, slowly but surely. I'm getting there. I'm going through it. I'm going through it. And like I said, I'm still out here trying to work, trying to do some lawns and all, and that's been tough too. Doing lawns and it's raining and then it's back dry again and then it rains again. So been dealing with that, and that's been up and down. And I just been going through some, let's see, what can I say, situations where make things just hard. But one situation I had, guys, let me tell you about this one here. As a matter of fact, I did a video on it. I recorded what I was working on, and I didn't get a chance to actually post that video, but I'm gonna post it. The thing that happened was it was a customer that had let me see how I get this right. Okay, yeah, I got an email where it was from a website from a customer, and the customer had wanted to get an estimate on getting his lawn all taken care of and all. And I'm like, okay. So I went over and took a look at the lawn, and it was in bad shape. It really needed some work. I mean, it needed mowing and edging and trimming, and flower beds and all of that. Yeah, I mean, it needed a lot of work. So said okay. So I went on. I gave the customer an estimate on what it was going to take to get that all cleaned up. And I mean, I had to haul off debris and all of that, and everything was overgrown and all. So I sent it back. I emailed the customer back and told him, gave him a price and what it would take. Then the customer emailed back. He says, how soon they wanted it done ASAP, and I was like, oh, okay. So I said, okay, I'll put it on my list, and I'll work in, and I'll try to get it all taken care of ASAP. Meanwhile, well, yeah, I forgot the customer wanted to get some mulch, and I ended up, it was going to take about, 6 yards of mulch. But I couldn't give him a price exactly how many yards of mulch, because I had to clean it up to see, where I'm going to place all this mulch and all. And I cleaned it up, and then it came out measuring and all. It came out to about 6 yards of mulch. So, and I gave him customer price on that, and he's great. Everything was great. So, meanwhile, while I was there working, with the customer, on site working, and the customer had came out, and then he went to the dentist, and then, he came back. I was still working on his private cleanup, and he said, "Oh, everything is looking good." I'm like, "Well, thank you." And he said, "Well, yeah, when you gonna get the mulch?" I said, "Well, it was raining and all." And I said, "Well, once it dry back up and all, then I'll get you some mulch, because it was raining." And it came down, and I didn't want to deal with no wet mulch, so I'm like, "No, that stuff is heavy." So let it, I came back with the mulch, and I called the customer and let the customer know that I was, gonna get the mulch and everything, and also that the gate was locked. And he said, "Oh, okay." So, he gave me the, code to open the gate so I could get back there and, put the mulch on. He says, "Okay, once you get everything done and everything, just call me, and then, I'll pay you." That was great. Got everything done. Go to call the customer. And, I forgot to tell you. Yeah. When I called the customer that morning, it was like about 8 o'clock. The customer said he was in the hospital. I said, "Oh, well, I'm sorry." He said, "Oh, no, it's all right." So I'm like, okay. But that's what transpired. The customer was in the hospital. I was like, wow, okay. So I, didn't ask the questions. So then, when I went to call back, the wife answered the phone at the hospital. She says, "Oh, well, he's in intensive care." I'm like, "Intensive care? What? What's done happened here?" And she didn't know. It was like, he went to the dentist, and he didn't get any. From what she was telling me, he went to the dentist, and he didn't get any antibiotics. I think he had a tooth pulled or something other. But whatever happened, something, if I remember, something transpired where it got down into his stomach, and it burst, and all of that. So, but she was telling me, and I was like, okay, and told me to call back at the end of the week. She was telling me, says, "Oh, right now, no." And meanwhile, when I was, she was telling me, he was in the hospital, what was going on. And I told her, I said, "Well, yeah, he called and he wanted to get all this done. I talked to him and everything, and he said to do it." And, I'm like, okay, And she was like, "Huh?" She said, "Well," and I told her what the price was. She said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Well, yeah, that's what he wanted. He agreed upon it." And I was like, that's what he wanted. She said, "Oh, well, I'm going to have to talk to my divorce lawyer." I'm like, "Oh, what? For getting the loan taken care of, you need to talk to a divorce lawyer about the money he's spending?" I'm like, I don't know. I say, seriously? I'm like, all I'm trying to do is get paid. Well, I didn't get paid. But anyway, let me tell you what happened. That Friday came, and I called her back. And she's like, "Oh, well, he done went to into intensive to critical care." Critical. I mean, he's in a situation where his internal internal organs are shutting down in stomach and all, and I was like, oh my goodness, and and I was like, oh my Lord, oh my goodness, what? And I said, well, I'm deeply, praying for him. I hope he gets back better and all. Wow. But anyway, she starts, telling me all, what was transpiring and everything and all. And then she says, well, I don't, not thinking about that. I said, I truly understand, I truly understand. So, I was like, okay. So, really, it was like, I truly understand, but the thing that happened, I didn't get paid for this job, and I got a lot of money invested into it. I got the mulch, and I got a lot of time, and then I had a helper, I had Cody helping me, and I was, paid him and everything. So I'm out a lot of money and time, and I didn't get paid, but I understand things happen in life, and you get caught in these situations. And she told me, oh well, call me back in 2 weeks and see how things going. And I'm like, wow. Now I got emails and transpiring from talking to him and everything, and what he wanted, and from even talking to him in person. But I was like, man, I was like, I've been going through it this year. But I understand situations, things happen, y'all. It just happens. And that kind of, with that happening, it just kind of got me down, and I was like, man, what's going on? And I was thinking to myself, I said, well, maybe I haven't done this, but I was thinking, I said, well, maybe this is just not for me. Maybe lawn care is not for me anymore. I don't know. I said, I don't know. Now this doesn't happen. This kind of situation, what I'm talking about is, this doesn't happen a number of times on me. I mean, just get caught in these types of situations. I was like, whoa. And I think I mentioned it once before, where I'm out and I've done a property, and I was talking to a customer, and I was doing a duplex, a lawn care duplex, and the guy, had me to come back and do it and everything, and it took like about 4 hours. It's a big place, and I cleaned it up and everything, mowed everything, trimmed up everything, and I went to call the customer after I completed the job, and it was like, his son had answered the phone, and what it was in regard to, and I told him what was going on and what he had me doing, and then it was like 4 hours later, guy had passed, and I was like, man. Now I didn't get paid on that job. I lost money on that. Another time, a lady had me to mow a lawn, and I was across the street. Lady came and got me, and she said, "Hey Curtis, can you mow this lawn?" And I was like, "Sure." So I mowed the lawn, and then I went to the door, and she said, "Well, Curtis, I don't have no money." I said, "Why did you have me to mow the yard?" She said, "Well, it needed mowing." I'm like, okay, yes, it did need mowing on my expense, And she said, "Well, let me tell you what's going on." And she said, the reason I don't have no money is because my husband met some woman on Facebook, and he has run off with her and took all my money. I was like, why? Why is this being told to me, and why is this happening to me? I was like, oh my goodness. But anyway, the time goes by, 2 weeks goes by, and I'm at home and I'm looking at the news, and this lady's on the news, and something happened. A car flips over, and she dies and all. And so then I'm back over there working in that place, and they said, "Did you?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I couldn't." I said, I was looking at the news, and I was looking at pictures. I said that face was familiar, and it was that lady that had, told me she didn't have the money and reason why. But I was like, I don't know. I'm like, what in the world? So that's just another situation, y'all. It's just, situations in lawn care that I have went through. You would never imagine some of the situations that I don't went through out here. And this year here is just, I don't know. I don't know. And like I said, I don't know. But that's what's been going on, y'all. I just been down about a lot of stuff here. And, just trying to keep going. I'm trying to keep going. And, I know things happen in life. But I'm like, wow. And it's scary. I mean, it's scary, situations, because I'm like, never, seen nothing like it, but I'm like, wow. But that's what's been going on, y'all. I'm just driving through this neighborhood here. I'm trying to get to a property that I'm gonna take care of. What happened earlier? It was I was out working. I had completed like 4 lawns, and it started raining on me. So it's done raining in this neighborhood too, and so I got rained out. I was drenched, and so I went home and took another hot shower and put some more fresh, dry clothes on. And so now I'm back out trying to take care of some lawns if I can. If it's not too wet. I mean, the rain came down, but it didn't rain that much. So hopefully I can get this one here all taken care of for this customer. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, y'all. So it's been a journey for me this year. I mean,